Department of IT offers two programs, one UG program technologies like machine learning, artificial intelligence, network security, Internet of Things, data mining, information systems, and cybersecurity. The department offers choice-based credit system for both the undergraduate and postgraduate programs from the academic year 2015-16.
Namaste, this is Dr. G. Suresh Reddy, Head of Information Technology Department. The Department of Information Technology was established in the year 1997 with an intake of 60. Later it is increased to 180. The department offers a PG program in Computer Networks, Information Security with an intake of 18 started in the year 2000.
The Department of Information Technology is having 41 young and dynamic faculty with two professors.
Once upon a time, business as usual was often good enough. No more. Where we are going,
You can start, sir.
Yeah. Hey guys, good morning.
Yeah, just a second, sir. So, good afternoon, students. So, today we have industrial expert talk by Dr. NagaMalleswara garu, who is working as associate manager at Accenture. So, sir is going to deliver a session on next generation technologies, Industry 5.4, so fifth industrial revolution. So before going into the session, let me introduce our today's guest and industrial expert, Dr. NagaMalleswara garu. So Dr. NagaMalleswara garu, he has received his postdoctoral fellowship in mechanical engineering from JNTU, Anantapur, and he has received doctorate degree in mechanical engineering from Sri Venkateswara University, India, and he has received his master's degree in machine design from JNTU, Hyderabad, and he has received his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Institute of Mechanical Engineers, Mumbai. So, Dr. NagaMalleswara garu is a result-oriented global leader with 13 years of experience entailing global IT transformations, project delivery across geographies and industries, involving emerging technologies like cloud computing, mobility, RPA, Internet of Things, AI, big data, augmented reality, virtual reality, and he has been involved in both functional and automation testing for ETL, web-based applications, client server applications, products, and security for various domains. He also has strong experience in finance, healthcare, education, and manufacturing domains. And he's experienced in security testing, especially setting up a testing center of excellence, TCOE, and which is conversant with ISO 9001 and ISO 27001 and CMM levels. And he has received the Cyber Extra Miler, Top Gun, Rewards and Recognition Program for the key contribution in the projects for the year 2015 and 2016. And he has also received the Cotiviti President Club Award, Best Employee, for the key contribution in the projects at Cotiviti for 2 subsequent years, 2009 and 2010. Apart from the industry, it also has strong research foundation with 17 international publications in reputed journals and 4 papers in reputed conferences and 3 books in engineering. And apart from that, currently is working on 3 patents which are in progress. Sir, we welcome you, sir. So please, over to you, sir. And thanks for accepting our invitation to deliver this session on Industrial 5.0. And our students are waiting to get some grateful insights from you, sir. Over to you.
Sir, NagaMalleswara garu, I also welcome you on behalf of the department and the management. Thank you once again, Dr. Siva NagaMalleswara garu, for accepting our invitation and giving us the brief of next gen technologies, Industry 5.0. So over to you, sir. Most welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much as introducing me, and I'm thankful to college management, principal, HOD sir, and other staff members. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Yeah, definitely we'll meet in future as well. Yeah, first of all, I'm welcoming to this session and welcome to GZ students, I mean GZ generation people. So next in future slides, I'm going to explain what is GZ, because I'm convincing. I mean, I'm treating students as a GZ students, because Generation Z students, all the I'm welcoming to all Generation Z students, because you guys are going to rock the industry. Not whatever it is, IT industry or software industry, anything. So you guys are going to rock the industry. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to start with my presentation. See, next gen technologies industry 5.0. See, in the right side, using one image like the human is cheering the robot hand. So in future, in industry 5.0, right now we are in industry 5.0 generation. So we are going to work with our human robots, our human robot chart, different chart boards, or different robots, or human hands. So that means in future we are collectively working with robots. That is my just I given that info. Yeah. So first slide. You guys are seeing any guesses after seeing this image? So first picture is human being, next year robot, and second one, third one human being image, and fourth one is again one robot, and again human being. So what this particular slide gives the information? Can someone guess it?
Sir, as we are streaming now, sir, Revathi will help you in regard. If they answer, she will talk to you. Revathi? Revathi? Yeah. Pawan?
Sir.
Sir.
Please help, sir, because we are streaming now, so he is asking questions to students. Whatever they put in chat, you please reply to sir.
Okay, sir.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a live streaming. Okay, then I will change my style of delivering the lecture. Okay, no problem. See, after seeing this particular slide, so human being, human, and one robot, human being, robot, again human being. That means, so in future, in 2025, in 2030s, you are going to work with human beings, but robots. So our next colleague will be the robots. And see, be ready to work along with the bots. So definitely, in 2030s or 2045s, it's a major change in technology that is going to happen. So you guys are working with along with the robots. See, before going to depth in the section, I'm going to start with evaluation and revolution. So, you guys know, right, what is evaluation and what is revolution. So, in the evaluation means gradually process. Gradually changing, gradually process of changes are progressively changing in the processes. Okay, in the revolution means a sudden or a complete change in an extreme way. Say, if you see in the next slide, if you watch the first earlier carriage, and next evolution is a little bit more fancy, and see the next revolution is a Model T car. Okay, in early automobiles. So you can see what is evolution, what is revolution. The same way, so in the initial days we have vintage analog phone. So we have to turn, if you want to dial now, you have to rotate the numbers. Then immediately we have a fancy digital numbers, and later, right now, we are using smartphones. See, so fancy digital phones to smart internet phones. This is a revolution, and vintage analog phone to fancy digital phone. This is a evolution. So right now we are in the revolution stage. Right now we are in the revolution stage. So, and now I'm going to give you a cusp of fifth industrial revolution. What it will be there. See, if you see the first generation, so we have the machines. Okay, how the machines will run. So based on that steam, steam. So steam will generate the power. How can we get this steam? So by burning the water, we'll get this steam through boilers. So after that steam will be helpful. We can use that steam as a that mechanical energy, thermal energy. That thermal energy will be converted into the power, mechanical power. So that so that the trains or automobiles will be running here. And next generation, second generation. So what happened in the second generation? So in second generation, we have a mass production assembly lines. If you see in the second generation Model T cars, okay, so Henry Ford started this mass production as a second generation. He is the father of second generation. So when he manufacturing in his factory that Model T cars, okay, so all these spare parts, all the attachments, all other accessories, we have to take all those things too, and we have to install at each and every card. So that will take a lot of time, because during that time in 1908 first Model T cars was came into market. So many people are very fascinated to buy that cars, Model T cars. Okay, so Henry Ford suggests me he did not reach the deadlines of the production, because it will take a lot of time to install attachments or accessories to the car. So he started the inventing the assembly line. See, car chassis will be moving from one place to another place, second place to third place to fourth place. So in each and every station, that means you can call it a station. So that car chassis will be moving different stations. At each station, so certain people or certain technicians will install the attachments to the car one by stage one. In station one, so 1 to 5 attachments. In station two, okay, in station two, 6 to 10 attachments. So in that way, so in all stations, all the attachments will be installed. By end of the last station, we'll get the finished product. So in that way, mass production or assembly production is invented in the second generation. So that belt conveyors, chain conveyors, so many technologies they started. So in that way, the main chassis will be moving from one stage to second stage, third stage. So in each stage, they're installing or they are mounting all the other attachments of engine, tires, rims, and everything. So steering, so other seats installation, everything. So that will be happening stage to stage, so that the production time will be decreased, and he got the more production. Then he delivered many Model T cars within a streamlined time. So that is second generation. Coming to automation, that is third generation, electronics automation. So in the electronics automation, so simply in each and every process we implemented the logic processes. Okay, so logic transformation project we implemented. So based on that, so we will made our things we can made all our things very easily. And coming to fourth generation, so fourth generation, we are integrating all our hardware systems with the software systems with the help of 5G, with the help of Wi-Fi, infrared, Bluetooth. That means just like in Internet of Things. So these are different technologies. We adopted in the fourth generation. Okay, so Internet of Things, cloud, blockchain technologies. Okay, artificial intelligence. Those are all we are introduced as in fourth generation. Now we are in fifth generation. See, See, the fifth generation is personalized autonomous manufacturing. So apart from all our uh, industry automation, that means we are integrating cyber and physical systems. Apart from that, so we are adding human, you're adding human brain to that. So human brain is controlling both cyber and physical systems. That means, so we we are the human beings. With same time, we are helping our individual our technology. Say, I will show in the next see. If you see here, digital society, how 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, that means in future, in industry 5.0, we are working with the chatbots or robots. See, if you like, so our co-workers will be the robots or chatbots. So that is what in 2020, after 2020 is going to happen. So this is a picture. This is a picture where it gives the very clear information, like how mechanization started in the industry 1.0 with the help of water power, steam power, weaving looms, and mass production, how the introduced mass production assembly line and electrical energy. In industry 3.0 is in 1976 started. Automation and computer electronics we implemented electronics to the by implementing electronics to the automation. So later we implemented the cyber physical systems, internet of things, AI networks, and cognitive computing networks we started. So in that way, so right now we are in industry 4.0. In future industry 5.0, we are going to work with robots, chatbots. So we are closely working with the technology, and we are managing the technology. See, okay. And now I'm going to talk about the facts and figures. Okay. So see, almost half of the 4.1 million workforce in the IT services fields will become irrelevant. Okay. See, if you see an example, like, say, I'm taught, I did all my education in the mechanical engineering, but I'm working in the IT. So I'm the person example for irrelevant. I studied different one, but I'm working in different one. So irrelevant. Okay. And so take it in a positive way. So in my case, engineering definition is an engineer. It is a definition is, as a person, as an engineer, we have to do anything. We have to do anything, whether it's maybe electronics or a computers, or it will be anything. So we have to do anything. So that is my meaning of engineering. So almost 14.4 million workforce IT service streams will be become irrelevant. Okay. So in order to make it relevant, so you have to enhance yourself. You have to learn many technologies. You have to learn many technologies. Okay. As a part of many technologies, I will tell you what are the main emerging technologies you have to learn. You have to sustain for next 30 years, 30. Okay, 30 years. So I will explain. And 50% of all jobs could be automated in the next 20 years. Okay, that is also happened nowadays. Okay, so if you take an example of banking sector, so if you want to deposit your money, is it required to go and deposit in the bank? No. So simply you have to go to any ATM center. There you have to insert your ATM card, or you have to enter your account number. Then it asking multiple notes, like 100 denominations, like 500s, 2000, something like that. So you have to enter all those numbers, and you have to put your cash on that box. Automatically it will be deposited in your account. So what happened there? Everywhere automation started, not only in the banking sector. It is going to happen in many sectors. So automation is going to happen. And many people are thinking like, either automation is going to kill our jobs. No, but its impact is there. But you have, when you learn the technologies, definitely you are in the commanding situation. And one more, information technologies. Okay, so information technology service sector is estimated to clock a flat growth of 9% in the financial year 2009-20. A report said Monday a growth will be paired with 9% growth achieved by the sector finance according to the industry lobby NASCOM. Okay, see, NASCOM is an organization, guys. Please follow NASCOM website, so you will get many insights by visiting the NASCOM. Okay, so NASCOM basically is an organization, is a analytics organization which is operated by the government. Okay, so it will give you a lot of information, lot of insights in the future, insights like which technologies we are going to get jobs in future. Okay, what type of technologies, which industries those are following. So much of information is there. Okay, what are the fascinating jobs in for next 10, 20, 30 years. So it gives all the information. Please follow if you have some time. Okay, and imaging feature. So say 20, 30 people, how it will be there. So I'm giving certain insights like what are the roles that fade away, what are the roles that required, and what are the humans required to work with next 20, 30 people. Okay, so definitely some roles will be fade out. Say example like aggregators, information providers, data keepers, consolidators. So types of jobs will be fade out. Say example, accountant jobs. Okay, so people say example. Many people, you guys know, like we have the income tax department near to in Hyderabad, near to our assembly, that Bhavan name called Aikar Bhavan. Okay, so if you guys have visited that place, so many people are sitting nearby that office. So when we go now, automatically they will ask, we will file the IT returns for you, will file the IT returns for, like that they will ask you. Okay, so those guys will those guys will you after paying some 200 to 300 bucks now, so they will file you IT returns on behalf of you. Okay, so those guys will help you and they will file the IT returns for you. Okay, so in that way it will be happen. But nowadays what happened, so we have many applications in the place. Okay, just you have to we have to upload the form 16 of yours, then automatically that application, by paying 300 to 400 rupees, automatically what will happen, so it will process your form 16, it will file your IT returns on behalf of you, and finally you will get the IT returns acknowledgement. So we are in that stage. That means all the process will be taken care by the application itself. So just you have to upload your form 16 to the system. So after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it will give you will get your IT returns acknowledgement. Okay, so in that way the technology will be enhanced. So in that way, definitely some roles will be fade out. Okay, and what are the roles required in future? Okay, keepers aided by the variables and deep generalists. Okay, these are the technology terms I'm using, but for your sake, I will give the very I will give the very low level terms to help you in the communication way. So roles required in the sense, the people with data knowledge, and people with artificial intelligence, people with blockchain technology, people with Internet of Things knowledge, people with AR, VR, MR, artificial, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. So these are the people, technology experts required to automate everything, to automate the process, to automate the everything. Okay, and those the roles are required. And apart from humans have edge, like who have the imagination, creative ideas, imagination ideas, strategy with insights. Say examples. I will tell you an example. Human with an imagination and creative. Say, I think nowadays, we are seeing one website called White Hat Juniors. Have you listened that website? I think in that website, they are giving the computer training, codings, trainings for kids. Okay, so that company was started 2.5 years back. Okay, that company was it's almost it's below 100 crores worth. Okay, but recently that company was taken over by the Byju's by for the cost of 1,000 crores. See, one person's small imagination or creativity makes that big impact. See, for kids programming skills, we don't have any institute or any website in India. Okay, with that imagination, with that creative thought, that person said that he started the White Hat Junior in 2018. In 2020, in the July, I think Byju's company taken the White Hat Junior for a price of almost 1,000 crores. And 100 crores company sold to 1,000 crores to a big organization. See, this much of impact happening with your imagination, with the creativity. Okay, so guys, you guys are new to the technology, new to our technological world. So always think you come with a different creative thoughts. Okay, so that thoughts will be the the key generations, or that ideas will be the potential things to the next in the next generation, or in the future. So in that way, so your ideas should be a challengeable. Okay, even though if it is a challengeable, we have to make it a creative, and we have to make it very easy and potential way. So you're all potential stakeholders for future generation, so you have to think in a different way always. Okay, and so what makes the industry 4.0? So nowadays everything we are going to work in the smart way, smart systems, smart engineering. So we have the cyber physical systems, we have the cloud computing, we have the Internet of Things. So how can we use the Internet of Things? So if you take in my house an example, so I operate all my AC, all my fans, all my lights, all my refrigerator, so everything through my mobile only. So simply I install one chip in my electric board. Okay, so it has a through Wi-Fi connection, through Wi-Fi, through network. Automatically, I'm operating everything through my mobile only. Even my car also, I'm starting. We can start our car itself through our mobile phone. So that type of technology came into picture. Okay, so Internet of Things is very important. So in the industrial IoT, what happens? See, we are operating mobile devices, IoT platforms, human-machine interfaces, augmented reality, and big data analytics, and the smart sensors, 3D printing. Now we started 4D printing as well, and machine automation. Okay, see guys, listen these words. Okay, definitely these words will come in your next curriculum, like you are going to study next 4 years in your in college, or you are going to interact with many people. Definitely these terms are very fascinating. Okay, adopt these words and learn something about these things. Okay, so these are all now I'm not giving all the information right away, because you guys are very you started your baby walks in the technology. Okay, just watch what are the names I'm using, what are the keywords I'm using. Just remind all those things and adopt all those terminology for next 4 years. I will tell you. So if you want to grow in the industry, in IT industry or software industry, definitely, so you should be a master in this technology apart from your academic curriculum. So academic curriculum is also important. Same time these are the technologies very important. And next, so and what is going to be industry 5.0? So in the industry 5.0, so what is required? So you required 5G, you required augmented reality, virtual reality, Internet of Things, machine learning, okay, artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud. Okay, so many things will combined way. Okay, by leveraging all these technologies, so we'll get all our outputs. Okay, so see, if you take an example, if you take a drones, if you take a industrial blockchain, if you take a exoskeleton, robots, okay, if you take additive technology, if you take a 5G, if you take a mixed reality, so we are combinedly are using all these technologies. See drones. So 5-6 years back, we are seeing all these drones only in the marriage functions to capture the top year photographs. Nowadays we are using for agricultural purpose, we are using for in the military, air force. So drones is a very very common thing. Our kids also using drones. Okay, they're playing with drones as well. We're getting almost for 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, you're getting the drones. Okay, so drone technology will have the lot of lot of applications we can use for drones, and the industrial blockchain, exoskeletons, additive technology, 5G, mixed reality, augmented reality, virtual reality, say. And now our company is going to work with one more organization in terms of AR, VR, MR, AR, VR, MR. I'll give one example. Okay, say generally most precision tools or machines will be manufacturing the Switzerland. If you take one, I will tell you one machine that is a CMM. CMM means coordinate measuring machine. Okay, that machine cost is around. I'm telling the story. It's happened in 2013 and 14. Okay, so that machine cost is around 2 crores. Okay, one of the company imported that machine from the Switzerland. Okay, that CMM, that is a coordinate measuring. It will measures the coordinates of any item, any regular, irregular, any solid, any item. It will measures the measurement. So based on that, we'll design a solid model. So based on that, we'll do the manufacturing process. It has lot of machines and lot of advantages. Okay, but it will not come in your your future career. But just I'm telling an example. That particular machine, see, if that machine got it repaired. Okay, so generally if you buy any machine, if you brought any machine, 1 year or 2 years, the company will give everything, and later certain period like 3 to 5 years, they will give the AMC, annual maintenance contract. They will give the AMCs. Okay, so is it possible that German technician will come to India and fix the issue? It's difficult. It's very difficult. So with the help of AR, VR, MR, so if you buy that glasses, that AR, VR, MR glasses, so that engineer, okay, the person who are staying in the Switzerland, that company technician, so with the help of this technology, our technician in India will repair the machine. We install the spare parts. So with the technology, we'll do anything. After wearing this AR, VR, MR glasses, so you will see the entire machine. So he will guide you. So open this particular block of a machine and remove this socket, remove this, remove this screws and open your circuit. In this circuit, replace this part. So it will give all the instructions according to this particular AR, VR, MR technology. We are going to repair that machine. Okay, I saw the technology in 2018 itself. So major changes we are going to happen in the technology in the AR, VR, MR side. In future, in future, definitely that will come into the picture. Say example like I worked in a company called ACE Engineering Academy. So those people are leaders for giving training for IES and GATE coaching. So I worked almost 1.5 years in that company to develop a e-learning management solution called Deep Learn. Now all GATE classes and IES classes you can take from the Deep Learn, which is developed by the ACE Engineering Academy. So okay, so I worked as a project manager there. So we developed our team developed that e-learning management solution that will help you Lord, see, if you want to attend the GATE classes, it's very difficult. So either you have to attend at Giant or you have to attend at Kottapeta. So daily you have to travel, particularly for girl students, it's very difficult. So they have to move from their hostel to coaching institute and coaching institute to hostel. It's very difficult, and we have to spend a lot of time there. So their physical place is required. So many things are there. So in order to remove all those things, our solution, okay, so you have to install that mobile application app or web application is there. So simply you have to purchase the entire GATE. If it is a mechanical student, you have to mechanical GATE classes. So if it is IT or CS students, you have to IT course, or if it is a CSE course or a ECE course or a mechanical course or a civil course. So just you have to subscribe that course by paying some amount, and automatically, so you will be the one of the subscriber to take the classes. So from home itself, from your mobile, from your pocket, so wherever you go, okay, you will attend the GATE classes. So in that way we build the system, okay. So in future what will happen, so just you have to buy the AR MR VR sets, so you have to install to your heads automatically. So GATE concepts will be will be coming at same time. Right side you will get the picture, and the picture will be explained everything. The 3D form of the picture, the 3D form of the picture will be there. So automatically, left side, all the information, that lecture will be telling the classes, and right side you will get the that model, and they will explaining with the help of that model, and simultaneously you see. So that 3D feeling, that 3D feeling, you can face all those things. That type of technology we are also, they're going to develop in future. So lot of changes will be happened in the AR VR side. See, these are all next 30 technologies for next decade. Next decade in the sense, I'm ensuring like for next 30 years, if you want to sustain in the IT industry or software industry, must you should learn, apart from your academics, you should learn all these technologies. And at the end of the session, I will give the different learning paths, okay. So how can you benefited with the help of that learning paths in the first year? Apart from your academic curriculum, what are the things you have to concentrate in the second year, what in third year, and what fourth year? See, guys, don't deviate from your academic curriculum, okay. That academic curriculum is you have to follow. At the same time, as an extra part, you have to learn all those things. You see, if you're not passing your BTech examinations, even though if you learn the technology, no use, right? You will not be, because everywhere they will ask you completed BTech or not, if you're passing the BTech examination. So academic curriculum is very, very important. Apart from that, you utilize your time very productively by learning these technologies. That is what I'm going to tell, okay. So you guys should balance your academic curriculum as well as future emerging technology curriculum, okay. So these are all different technologies, okay. So artificial intelligence is there, Internet of Things, okay, mobile application development, blockchain technologies, big data, automation, robots, okay. So many things, cloud computing is there, 3D printing is there, many is there, okay. So these are the different technologies you guys has to concentrate in future if you want to prove yourself in the industry, okay. So a facet of digital revolution, definitely we have to use our intelligence, assisted intelligence, augmented intelligence, and autonomous intelligence. See, so what is today and what is emerging in future, and what is emerging and what is future, so it gives a clear picture. So if you see here, automating repetitive and standardized process. Say, I already told you one example. Like, so generally, right now, what is the assisted intelligence means? What are the repetitive processes are there in our company or in regularly happen? Na? So we are just automating those repetitive processes. And in the emerging, what will happen? See, apart from this, what you are automating or what you are standardizing the existing repetitive process, na? Apart from that repetitive process, it giving some insights based on that. I will give one example. Okay, I met one of the one entrepreneur in 2009 in 2020 this year April. He's inventing a robot. Okay, it means he's manufacturing a robot. This particular robot is useful in the malls, cinema theaters, because so many crowd will be happening. So in that place they will install this robot. See, if you have to stand in front of that robot, automatically it scans your face. If you are wearing the mask, it will allow you to enter into the mall. If you are not wearing the mask, it will not allow you. It's a simple robot, but that is what he developed. Now I think that was installed in many malls, and as a next level is enhancing, like, see, if you're standing in front of the robot, so it will identify your face, like you have the mask or not, your body temperature, okay, your oxygen levels, everything, it will be scanned. And same time, if you're not wearing the mask, it will give you one mask from his pouch. So it will come, how our in ATM, how we are getting money from the ATM. In the same way, if you're not having the mask, automatically one pouch will be opened. You have to collect your mask, and you have to wear that mask, and you have to enter into the mall. See, suppose if it is having if you have a body temperature, if your oxygen levels are no, it will not allow you, and it gives a suggestion like, please visit nearest place. You will find a hospital next in 4 kilometers, something like that. Information will be displayed in front of the screen. So that is emerging. Okay, in the future, you have to work with the robots. You have to control the robots. You have to work with so many things will be happened. Okay, and top 5 skills for the top emerging jobs. Skills are important, not job titles. Okay, don't follow my titles. Okay, I collected all these information from the different websites, like LinkedIn, other job websites. Okay, and understand the titles. Okay, don't be exactly follow the mechanical engineer, application development analyst, backend developer, full stack engineer, data scientist. Okay, I will explain one by one. Okay, nowadays people are very fascinated about IT CSE. Okay, did you think it's the only branch in the industry? It is required for future? No. See, engineering, everywhere we require the engineering. Okay, don't think you get only jobs if you study only BTech or IT or CS, then only you will get jobs. It's a wrong statement. Don't assume like that. Okay, so as an engineer, in the future, almost in another maybe it's in 2025, 2035, you don't feel like mechanical engineering, IT, CSE, you will get the not right away it will be happen, but in 2030s there is no separate courses. Just is a one engineering course, only one course will be there. So it will not be IT engineering, it will be not separate. Everything you have to learn. Okay, year by year, your specializations will be changing. If you want to go into automation, so second, third year, fourth year onwards, your automation subjects will be come into picture, or robotics come in, artificial intelligence will come. But in order to build the robots now, so many plastics are required, so many steel is required, so much of it's a combination of material science, combination of a mechanical engineering, combination of a kinematics, combination of a dynamics. So many things are required. So definitely every engineering knowledge is required to be that is what I'm going to one thing I'm going to listen, multidisciplinary knowledge is required in future. That is what I'm going to tell. So definitely, so you understand about the materials, you understand about the steel, you understand about the dynamics, you understand about the kinematics, everything is required. Okay, so you should be multi-talented. You should be your knowledge your knowledge should be required in multi levels. Okay, you have to learn the mechanical engineering concepts, you have to learn the civil engineering concepts, you have to learn the IT engineering. So collectively you have to implement something new. You have to invent something new. So in that way you have to learn all the technologies. Okay, see, what are the different technologies? So as a mechanical engineer, what are the what are the required in order to grow your knowledge, like Python, data science, artificial intelligence, deep learning. So I mean, don't be confused with all the names. Okay, so deep learning, data mining, machine learning, so many words are these are all part and parcel of a artificial is a high level term. Okay, so these are all subset of artificial intelligence. Okay, keep it aside. And application development, see, nowadays in when I started my IT career in 2007. Okay, so 2006 and 2007 I started my IT career. There we have a separate development team, separate testing team, separate deployment team. It will be there. Okay, in that way. Nowadays also almost falling, but in last 3 to 4 years onwards, there is no separating, there is no development team. So developer and tester will be the same. So that's why application development analyst, he has to understand the requirements, he has to develop the application, and he has to test the application. So that's why names will be designation will be application analyst or application development developer. So in that way designation will be, nowadays application development analyst will be there. So we have to we have to enhance our skills in the multiple ways, like testing, like QA, like development. So in that way. And backend developers. So backend developers. So definitely you guys has to learn some backend technologies nowadays. Backend technologies like Java, MongoDB, NoSQL, MySQL, Python. So many are there. So you have to learn all those. Say if you how it will be used backend tech, I will help you. Say if you take a known app for you, like Uber. Okay, so if you want to book your cab now, you need you have to install your mobile app. There you can book your cab, track your cab, everything will be there. You can pay. See, and that particular application is developed with the help of microservices architecture. Okay, that is a microservice architecture. So microservices architecture, in the sense, is a combination of different microservices. Okay, see, for billing, one microservice is there. So for tracking the vehicle, one service is there. Okay, so and for booking, one service is there. So okay, it's a combination of 10 to 12 services. So combinedly will form a microservice architecture. So in order to serve our requirements, so all microservices will communicating with each other. Okay, so that is a microservice structure. So in the microservices, so whatever you are seeing applications like that, mobile application or web application, that is front-end technology. So what are the front-end technologies we guys are using? So we are using Node.js, AngularJS, Angular 7.0, Angular 8.0, React.js. So you have to understand front-end technologies in a broader way. Okay, see, suppose if applications are used by the public in the sense you, me, everybody, like Ms.Lavanya application, like Uber, like Ola, and like Book My Show, like so many applications are there. So whatever the applications used by the public, those are applications should be developed with a technology called React.js and something. Why? Because why we have to use React.js and all those things now? So because of responsiveness. See, so as a public company, we don't know, right? You are opening that application in the laptop, or in a tab, or in a mobile, or in a big screen. No, we don't know. So according to your device, automatically that application fitted to your screen resolution. That is called a responsiveness. So based on the usage, we have to choose the front end type. If there is no responsiveness required, only internal users are there, then you can develop your application with simple Angular and all those things. Okay, so in that way, in that way we have developed front end technologies. I mean, what type of technology you have to learn, what type of technology not to learn. So many are there, so you have to understand the requirements. According to you have to learn all this technology. Okay, so and data scientists, so data science will use like Python or Hadoop. Okay, statistical modeling, MATLAB they are using, okay, Veka. So many tools are there. So these are all five are the emerging technologies you want to grow, guys. Okay, please keep. Okay, artificial intelligence, full stack engineers, backend developers, application development analysts, everything is there. Okay, see, in the first place, machine learning is there. Okay, so I mean, previously we have the software engineer, senior software engineer, something like that. Nowadays, I mean, if you take a machine learning, you will get the software engineer roles, or machine learning engineer, or a soft system engineer, or a senior software engineer, or a data engineer. So different designations are whatever it may be. If you learn the machine technology, you can fit for any type of this going forward jobs. And application development analyst, so you have to learn the development technologies like Java, .NET. If it is a ERP, if it is a ERP, you have to learn the SAP, or you have to learn the Workday. You have to learn the PeopleSoft. If it is a CRM, CRM softwares like so many CRM are there. Microsoft Dynamics CRM is there. So many technologies are there. So you have to learn all those technologies. So okay, if it's application development, you should be a master in the development as well, testing. So if it's automation testing, you can learn. You can I mean Selenium, or you can learn the UFT, or you can learn the Tosca. These are different automation technologies, application automation technologies, or robotic process automation is there, Blue Prism, UiPath. So many technologies are there. In that, if you come to development side, we have the Java, we have the .NET. So many technologies are there, Spring Boot, everything is there. Okay, and backend developers. Okay, so I'm suggesting learn some databases. Okay, Postgres. So many free databases. All the Postgres is there, MongoDB is there, and MySQL, NoSQL, DB2, Oracle. So many databases are there. I'm suggesting you should be master in any one of the one database. Okay, if you learn one SQL language, it will be sufficient. Okay, so by that knowledge you can work in any database. And full stack engineers. Okay, see, when I can say full stack engineers. Okay, what exactly meaning of full stack engineers? I will explain you. See, application. I think in future you will get the what is SDLC, what is STLC. So software development, software testing lifecycle will be there. So okay, software will be developed. Software will be developed under different phases like initial analysis. Okay, design, coding, testing, delivery, and maintenance. These are the different phases of SDLC. So in each and every phase, certain inputs are there, some certain outputs are there. So from start to end, final product. So it has to go on different phases. Okay. So full stack engineer is nothing but the person has the capability of requirements in the engineering, like nothing but so he has the ability to understand the business users requirements. Okay, you have to collect all those requirements. That requirements will put in a document, that is business requirement document, or a functional specification document, or a BDD, business design document. Okay, so after that analysis, and that you are analyzing that all these requirements in this system, then you are designing the system, then you are coding the system, then you are testing the system, then you are going to deploy that system in the customer's environment or production environment. There, sometimes after usage, you will get so many enhancements are required, so many change requests are coming to picture. So while usage, apart from existing functionalities, customers wants a new requirement. So that means you have to put those requirements. So many phases are there. See, all these phases. So all these phases are very important. Okay, so keep it in mind. So all these are required. So that means full stack engineer, he can gather his requirements, mean closely working with the users, understand the requirements. Then he will start designing the system and analyzing the system, then developing, then testing, then he himself deploying the system. So in future, companies are expecting, or companies are required full stack engineers. Keep it in mind. You learn one development technology, one testing technology, and one deployment technology like DevOps. Next, so data scientists. So data everywhere. Data is very important. Without data, we can't do anything. So everywhere, analytics is placing important. Even though if you take an example of your college, college management has the analytics. They will follow the analytics. Okay, so simply they will tell like how much budget is for mechanical, how much budget is for civil, how much budget is for electrical, how much budget. So how can they will assign that budget? Because of past data. Okay, so data is required everywhere. Simply, suppose if you want to watch a movie, simply, are you directly go and watch the movie? No, you're following lot of reviews. Okay, lot of websites, your lot of applications, you're inquiring your friends. Okay, so many things. After that only you are watching, going to month. Okay, so with the help of the data only, you are taking decision of you are going to watch that movie or not. Okay, this is one example. So many. So in order to process data, so much of technologies are required. Okay, so I will explain all those things. Okay, so where are these jobs are there in all these 5 jobs in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, so these particular sites. And we are reaching to time, man, so I will take only next 5 minutes. Okay, and these are all next 10 milestones of history. Many people are thinking that artificial intelligence only started in early 2013 2015s. No, in artificial intelligence started in 1950s itself. So from 1950s to till day, what are the major milestones that happened in the AI? These particular slides will give you. And what advantages, what uses of artificial intelligence in where we are using artificial intelligence. So in the politics we are using, in the banking sector, in transport, education. So where else we are not using? Everywhere we are using artificial intelligence. Okay, see, these are some questions are there. uh, Directly I'm jumping to here. I think many of the people listen. Have you remembered the name called Veerabrahmendra Swami? So he's the given lot of predictions from last 3-4 centuries. Okay, so a lot of his predictions now is happening. Okay, this is a general predictions he given now. But just like our Veerabrahmendra Swami, we have the technology predictor is there. His name is Ray Kurzweil. Okay, he's one of the Google's director. He given so many predictions from last 20 years. He giving so many predictions. Okay, that is happening now. Okay, if you search in the Google, you guys are masters in the Google. So whatever we told, definitely you visit the Google and you understand all those things. What it mean, what it mean. Okay, definitely you guys are follow. That is the best way of learning anything. Okay, you Google something and prepare learning paths, then you start your preparation and everything. Okay, so learning paths are very important. So without learning paths, you don't start anything, even though if it's an academic curriculum or if it is a other curriculums also. You should prepare learning paths. Learning paths are very important. How will be the learning paths will be, I will tell you. Okay, so this is a Kurzweil's predictions. Okay, he will give a lot of predictions. Okay, so what is it happened in the 2019 or in 2020? Everything, whatever his predictions now, so everything is happened now. Everything is happened. So if you follow, just Kurzweil's predictions now, you will get everything. Okay, and now time is 4:21. Now I'm going to wind up this session in another 3 to 4 minutes, and I will explain what is learning paths. Okay, I will give you small examples of learning paths. I am presenting my entire screen. Hey guys, are you seeing my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah, see, this is the learning path we prepared in my company. So for the upcoming emerging technologies, see, so the ultimate learning path to become a data scientist in 2019. So I prepared this in the last year. So how it will be there? See, first what we have to learn, second what we have to learn, third I given the months wise, okay, but don't stick exactly this month. Just I'm giving it's a year plan. In the January what we have to learn, in the February what we have to learn. So information, key information also I given here. See, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So each and every month I given the topics. So adopt these learning paths accordingly you learn. Then you will be a master in the data science, something like that. Okay, because see, at a time we can't learn everything in 1 month. Okay, because at side we have the academics are there, so we have to give the preference to academics as well as these emerging technologies. These technologies will help you guys. I'm sure these technologies will help you to grow yourself in the in the IT industry or software industry or in the market. Okay, so if you want to settle in the life, if you want, see, and one more thing, lot of competition is there. If you watch in your college only, many people are very fascinating to join the CSC IT only. Okay, almost you guys has almost 6 to 7 sections are there in your college itself. Like that, how many colleges are there in entire India? So lot competition is there. If you want to achieve your goal, so these are the technologies you should learn apart from your academics. Then only you will be standing in the industry. Otherwise, you will be in the last person only. Okay, so you're going to study in a very competitive way. Competitive age. You are in a competitive age. Okay, definitely not academics. Not only help you all those things. Apart from your academics, these things will help you to get a good job in the future. Okay. So these are different things I explained, and one more. This is a deep learning. This is one more learning path, and this is big data. So this is what is required in everything we give in the learning path. Okay, so these are all different learning paths I given. Okay, yeah, due to time constraints I'm not able to deliver all the things, but I given at least some information. At least you have listened my keywords, my what are the spelled technologies. So you remind all those things. Okay, whenever you have some time, you reach your professors. Okay, so you are great because you are studying in VNR Vignan Jyoti. It's a reputed college, so there you can find lot of good faculties. Okay, so your faculties are very great because we are master only one technology, but your faculty, your lecturers, your professors are all multi-talented people, so you have a lot to learn from them. Okay, and you will give, whenever you have some time, so definitely I will share my details with Pawan or our HOD Suresh Reddy garu. So anytime it's welcome. So I will help you to faculty or a college or a student. So I'm ready to help anytime. Yeah, thanks for giving this opportunity, students. You guys are going to rock the world. So understand the technologies. Please follow technologies and keep your mind. Okay, keep your change your mind of learning attitude. Okay, if you're learning only, then you are going to sustain in the market. Otherwise, you not sustain in the industry. Okay, thank you for giving this opportunity. Thanks, students. All the best. I want to see all you students in the next 5 years to be in the good companies. Okay, and one more thing, last one I'm going to tell you. But when you are coming to third year, fourth year, definitely companies will come and will recruit you, right? So at that time, a lot of changes will be happened, man. So you have to understand that change. I'm going to tell you hiring trends. Okay, even companies changing their hiring trends. So one person will come from company and they will interview, he will report the report and he will send that mail to company. They will say, no, not like that. Hiring trends also will be changing. Now they're implementing this is the biggest trend going to happen in the hiring, in the company recruitment process, that is artificial intelligence. This particular, they are using artificial intelligence to the source, assess, and screen the employees. Okay, that is the power of natural process. They are using natural process language tools to make a key change in every step. So manually screening resumes still one of the most time-consuming tasks. Okay, so recruiters do that one. So and instead of using this NLP, natural language processing, so they will assess your profile, they will assess your aptitude test, they will assess your communication, everything they will do in the artificial intelligence by NLP, natural language processing only. At the end, they will give the results. Okay, that type of hiring trends will come into picture, guys. So you should be ready for industry. Okay, that means you have to increase your communication skills, you have to increase your technological skills, then only you are going to be later in that. Otherwise, not it will not happen. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm going to help you. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for giving this opportunity. All the best, students. I want to see you in the next 4 years to be in the good repetitive companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft. Okay. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Yes,
for
yes,
thank you,
thank you.
Suraj, for giving this
Yeah.
opportunity. The other faculty members as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Siva garu, for accepting our invitation and delivering the talk about career and higher trends for the students. And you had given a click to move forward for career futures and opportunities. And hope this session unfold in a clear direction for getting the right choice to the students. So thank you once again, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you too.
HOD sir, you want to add anything? Or
Sorry for taking extra 10, almost, I took almost 10 minutes.
No problem, sir. Your industry 5.0 was a very good lecture for us, and definitely students will definitely know the roles of what are the various roles and what are the opportunities. Definitely, you have given 5 different this one, which it is included in our syllabi and all those things. But even then, you have given in depth of each what exactly a data scientist will do, a data engineer will do, exactly like on you have given all the data. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. Siva garu. We'll be in touch. I think being in the academic, we'll definitely be in touch, and we request.
I will plan separate technologies, separate classes for only blockchain, only artificial intelligence. Definitely, I will plan for third and fourth year students. Yeah.
We will take your help, sir. In the coming months, we'll definitely take your help, and your knowledge is essentially required for our students, and definitely it will excel their skills, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot, sir, for giving this a good lecture for us, and we hope more to come in the coming months, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
yes, thank you. Yeah, dear students, next we have a session about VNR differentiators. So on this note, I would like to invite Mr. M.Koteswara garu, Assistant Professor IT Department, to elaborate what is VNR differentiator. And sir is going to give you a talk about VNR lab protocols. Sir.
Yeah, Koteswara is there.
Yes, sir. I'm on A.Revathi madam's system, sir.
Okay.
Full screen. Yeah. So good afternoon. So myself, I am Koteswara, Assistant Professor in Department of IT, and I am the additional controller for evaluation of examinations also. So first of all, I welcome all the students of IT department to VNR Vijay IT. So today, my session is on VNR lab protocol, which is a differentiator in VNR Vijay IT. So what VNR lab protocol is, and why we use, and where we use, how it is useful for the students while they're doing lab programs, I'll explain a few things about that in a 15 minutes or 20 minutes time. Okay. So it's, see, basically what happens, when you start programming in a regular academics, you people are learning different concepts in theory subject, and then you're practicing some lab programs during that particular subject. But at the end of the semester, if you look back, what you have learned in that subject is some basic concepts, some concepts of that subject. But you'll be doing some programs, but you are not implementing all the concepts whatever you have learned in that subject uh, through an application or in a real time basis. Because I think maybe most of you students have studied some programming subjects like C programming or C++ programming, maybe in your intermediate or in 10th class. So you will be learning some concepts like what is a program and how to do some basic mathematical operations or arithmetic operations or some conditionals, loops, some basic programs you have practiced. But how these concepts will be implemented in a real-time basis or in a real-time application, that you have not practiced. But what we are doing in VNR VJIT is, instead of teaching the subject, as far with the academics, we have divided the program experiments into different problems, like into different applications. For example, if you take the subject called programming through C, which we are going to study in the second semester, or in the first semester, or maybe in the second semester. So we have some concepts in that subject. Maybe in 16 weeks or in 14 weeks, you will be learning all the concepts. But after completion of 3-4 experiments, that means after completion of some concepts, because the faculty will be teaching some concepts in the theory class, and the same concepts you will implementing in the lab. Like once you complete, let's take first unit or 1.5 unit or 2 units, you will be learning some concepts. So with that concepts, whatever you have learned, whether you are really using them in a real-time application or not, you don't know actually. For that, what we are giving is, our faculty will give you a real-time application on that particular concept, or so far whatever you have learned up to that 2 months or 1.5 month time, the faculty will be giving you a real-time application. So as a team member or as a team, you people are going to implement that application use, using that concepts. So what happens is, all the students, whoever is doing some application, they will be clearly understanding how the concepts will be used in a real-time application. Say for example, if you see this, the basic purpose of this programming laboratory, like I'm going to give you some brief introduction of programming through C. So this C language is basically, it's a very beginner programming language. Everyone, whoever wants to become a programmer, they have to start their career starting from C language, because it's the base language for any programmer. If you learn C, you can write any kind of program, even in the next coming semesters or in the next coming years. And it's a base for all the programming languages. If any student is perfect in C programming, they can learn C++, or they can learn Java, or they can learn any other language, whatever they want. So it is a base language, right? Now, even this language is used in operating systems design also. Okay, so that is the advantage of C language, that you will be learning again in our academics, right? Now, if you see this lab, that's a C language, programming through C, what happens is, we have some, let us take, we have some programs. So I'll go back to the previous slide one more time. So if you take the lab that's called programming through C subject, you will be having some experiments like C 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then similarly you have 5, 6, 7. Like that, you will be having some 14 to 16 weeks of programs, or in other words, 16 exercises. So every exercise or 2 exercises in 1 week you will be doing. Now, what in VNR VJ, what we are doing is, if you go back to this slide here, so now the whole experiments, the whole 16 weeks of experiments, we have divided them into different cycles. For example, if you take cycle 1, you'll be having some experiments. In cycle 2, you'll be having some experiments. Like that, we have divided the whole experiments into 4 cycles, right? So in cycle 1, you will be having some experiments. What that experiments indicates is whatever concepts you have learned in the earlier sessions, like in 1 month time or in 1 month, 1.5 month time, whatever concepts you have learned, you will be implementing that concepts in the week experiments. Now, after completion of these experiments, now let us take cycle 1. In that, we have exercise 1, exercise 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. Then what we are doing here is even 8 and 9 is also there in cycle 1. At the end of this, 9 week or 9 experiments, maybe it takes 4 weeks time to complete that cycle 1 experiments. Now at the end of the cycle 1, or at the end of all these experiments, your faculty will be giving an application. Now for example, take this. In this cycle, after completion of these experiments, you will be developing a small calculator application, an example application called a calculator application. What is this calculator application? It is a real-time application where you people are developing by using all the concepts whatever you have learned in the previous exercises. So what happens at this stage is you people are really implementing the concepts in developing the applications. You know, if you take a calculator, it has so many things in it. Okay, so all the operator, for example, now it's a basic simple application. So you will be implementing all the arithmetic operations. You will be implementing some conditional operators in that. Whatever you have learned so far, all types of arithmetic, logical, relational operators, all these operators you will be implementing in a real-time application called calculator application, right? In the same way, the next cycle, for example, if you go to cycle 2, so in cycle 2, if you take this subject programming through C, you will be learning something like matrices or something called arrays. Okay, so what arrays, how we use arrays, what are the different types of arrays? You will be teaching, no, the faculty will be teaching all the concepts, right? Now, once the concepts are understood by the student, what you are doing in the regular lab, you will be implementing some, like let's take for example, you are trying to find the largest and smallest among some numbers. So for that, you are doing a small program. And similarly, if you take the other one here, you are trying something called strings. In exercise 2, we have something called strings. You will be practicing something like how to read a string, how to concatenate different strings, how to convert a string into capital letter or small letter, or you are trying to combine two strings or delete some strings. Some string related programs you are doing as part of exercise 2 in cycle 2. Similarly, if you go to third exercise, fourth exercise, you will be doing some programs. So what these programs are the next concept programs. For example, after 1.5 months, after completion of your cycle 1 programs, now you will be teaching some other concepts and you will be doing some programs under 10th week or 11th experiment or 10th experiment, 12th experiment, like that. So by using these concepts, again you are trying to develop an application. Now if you see here, now here, there is an application called a hotel reservation system. See, I'm talking about with respect to programming subject only, programming through C only. It varies from subject to subject. If you are, let us take, if you are in second year or in third year and you will be doing some Java programming language or some other Linux programming or object-oriented programming with some other subject, then your faculty will give you different applications. So now in this case, I am using an application called hotel reservation system. So what hotel reservation system is? So what happens? See, whenever you will be given an application like calculator application or hotel reservation system application or some other application in the next cycle, as a team member, you will be forming a group like 4 members or 5 members. You will be discussing about what is actually happening in that particular system. You as a team member, you will be getting some inputs from the other colleagues, other friends. You are getting some data from the hotel, what they are doing actually. If I say hotel reservation system, what happens in hotel reservation system, how they maintain data, how they book rooms, or how they will calculate the bills, how they will do other kind of things in a general hotel reservation, how they'll allot rooms. All these things comes into picture. So in order to implement all the concepts, whatever you'll be seeing in a real-time life in a hotel, if you go to a hotel, what happens, if you take calculator, what happens. So you will be implementing all the concepts through an application. So in order to develop that application, what we thought or what I thought at this point of time is, whatever you have learned so far, these concepts are helpful, or these concepts are sufficient to develop this application. Maybe in future, if you learn some other concepts, you can add some more things to your hotel reservation system. But as of now, whatever concepts you have learned starting from week 1, including cycle 1 experiments up to cycle 2 experiments, whatever you have learned, using that concept, you can develop a hotel reservation system application. Now if you imagine the other thing, like the student who generally practices only the programs. Now you take some other college student where they are learning only experiments, but you at VNR VJIT, you are learning experiments, and at the same time you are trying to develop a small application based on the concepts what you have learned. So at the end of this 3 months or 2.5 months or 3 months week, you people are able to design some applications, not only learning only the concepts and doing some program and leaving, going to your home back, simply leaving that, it doesn't work. So you are trying to design a small application. Similarly, once you start working with the other cycles, like now you are going into the cycle 3. So in cycle 3 you will be learning some concepts based on the theory concepts. For example, if you see cycle 3 experiments, here we have something like file concepts. So files, so there is a concept called file operation. Big chapter when compared to the previous concepts. Now, after completion of this file concept, and with the help of the earlier concepts, whatever you have learned in cycle 1 and cycle 2, now we are going to develop a complete application called student information system. Now, the application for this cycle is, let us take student information system. Now, what student information system application generally contains, you will be recording all the student data. For example, if I say in VNR VJIT, I want to store all the students' data right from the beginning. Like whenever you get into the college, like with your MSET rank or whatever it is, how we are capturing your data, like your SSC marks, your intermediate marks, or your MSET ranks, and then all the other things like so after that, we will be attending for some courses, and we are recording your data, your personal data, and then once you enter into some courses like starting from first year, we'll be recording your roll numbers, your attendance, your internal marks, external, like that. The complete story, the complete information of the student will be maintained in the student information system. For example, if the faculty assigns you this kind of application at week number at number cycle 3, as a team member, again, you people are discussing about the entire requirement of the system. What student information system is meant for, what we have to store, what kind of data we are going to store in that system. So for that, as a team member, you will be collecting all the data along with your faculty. So what kind of information we have to store? For that, what data is required, or in what format the data is required, and then what kind of data we have to store, what kind of operations we have to perform on the data. Like that, you will be collecting all the information, and then after collecting, you will be implementing. While implementing, now the concepts whatever you have learned in the cycle 3, like files, not only files. So it doesn't mean that you have to use only file concept in this application. You can use the earlier concepts also, like in cycle 2, whatever you have learned, like arrays. We have learned something about arrays, we have learned something about functions, we have learned something about the basic operations. All these concepts you are going to use in this cycle 3 also. So by using these concepts, we are going to develop an application called student information system. Now, if you imagine again, at the end of this 3.5 months or 4 months period, you people are learning concepts. In parallel to that, you people are able to develop some applications also. It is not only practicing experiments. Remember, dear students, it is not only practicing the lab experiments and going back. In Vienna VJIT, in every lab, not only in this subject, in every lab, in every branch, our faculty will be giving applications to you. So you will be practicing application in parallel with your regular academics. So once you finish a particular semester in a particular subject, you will be confident that, yes, I am based on the subject, whatever I have learned here, I can develop an application. I can do something with these concepts. Just simply learning a basic plus operation or minus operation by a simple if condition, it doesn't work. You have to implement these concepts in a real time basis. That's what we call it as a VNR lab protocol. And you will be given some applications at every no 1 month time, or at every 4 weeks or 5 weeks of time, you will be given an application, and you people are developing applications in parallel with the other lab experiments, right? Similarly, if you go to cycle 4 now, in this programming subject, so there you will be studying something about a concept called linked lists. You are using something called pointers here. You will be studying about stack operations. You will be studying about queue. Some data structure introduction will be there in this subject, and you will be doing some kind of sorting techniques, searching techniques. So at the end of this, now, starting from the first week, you'll be learning basics. You'll be learning some conditional statements. You'll be learning some loops, functions, arrays, matrices, and then file operations. And then now we came into data structures. So in data structures, what you are learning is you're going to learn something about arrays, linked lists, stacks, queues, and then we are doing some operations called sortings, bubble sort, insertion sort, quick sort, something like this. Maybe this syllabus changes in other subject also, but the overall concept is, in every lab, whatever you are learning, there are some concepts, there are some experiments. Using that concepts, you are going to develop some applications. Now if you see this last cycle, you will be learning all these sorting techniques, searching techniques, stack, queue, arrays. Using these concepts, now your faculty has given an application called car agency automation system. Now if you go to any showroom, for example, in a car showroom, there is an application. There is definitely there will be some software. Maybe you people are going to design an application called car agency automation system. In that, what we are doing generally in a car showroom, if you go, you'll be looking for some different models of cars. So what kind of models are available? What are the different prices? Okay, different colors, different models, different discounts. And then if you want to book some car, how you will book, and then how will they assign? Okay, so it is something like always first come first servant, something like that. Okay, so in order to implement these concepts, these activities, if you go to car agency, car showroom, you will be searching for models. So what the operator will do, whoever is there at the reception point, they will do, they will give you something like, if you ask a model, they will search for the model, and they'll give some specifications to you, and then based on the more things, they'll search for some other thing. For example, if you say some XYZ model of 2019 model or 2020, then they will enter. Or you want to search for petrol model or diesel model or whatever model. They just simply they will enter some data, some input they will give, and you will be given the output. So based on that, what is happening there? They are searching. They are searching for something. Or you want to, let us take, you want to display all the models based on some price. For example, least to highest. Now you want to buy some model. Let us take, you want to buy a Maruti car, starting price of some 8 lakhs or 9 lakhs to something. So you want to order them. You want to see the models based on the price or based on the year model. So what you will do, what they are doing internally, they're doing some sorting operation. They're searching some operation, searching some cars, they're sorting some data. So how can we develop a system by doing that? In order to do that kind of operations, definitely in our application you have to sort the data, definitely you have to search for something. So how to do that is, if you know searching operation, if you know sorting operation, so how you know that? Your teacher will be teaching that concept in the classroom, and you will be practicing in our regular lab, and then you are implementing these concepts in the application. So what happens at the end of this? So you are confident that yes, I implemented, I have used this sorting technique in my application, I have used this searching technique in my application. So at the end of the whole semester, if you are able to develop all these 4 applications, you will be confident that you can crack any kind of questions. Because when you go to any interview, if they ask you, see, if you implement these concepts at any semester, not only in first semester, at any point of time, if you implement them in a real time basis, even after 4 years at the time of interviews, if they ask any question in first year question, let's take on pointers, on files, on data structures like sorting or search, any question asked by the interviewer, you're very confident that you can answer the questions. Whereas if you simply practice the program, or you copy a program from your friend notebook or a class book or textbook, and or from internet, if you copy and then implement and then leave it, nothing will work. You cannot answer, you cannot you cannot understand the use of the concepts. Okay, so once you start implementing these things in a real time basis or in a real time application, you will be confident that each and every concept, whatever you have learned in your 4 years of time in any subject, you are confidently answer these things, and you can enjoy the no concepts. If you start you just no ask your friends or your brothers or whoever is doing some kind of engineering courses in our college in VNR we are going to do these things, or we have done an application based on these concepts so far. If you tell these things to other students, they feel happy, and you also feel happy that you are learning good things. So this is what VNR is following. VNR is following. It is called something like VNR lab protocol. It's a differentiator. You won't find this kind of thing in any other college, because we have designed this especially for lab experiments. So the whole concept of this programming subject is divided into 4 cycles. Here, if you observe, cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, cycle 4. In cycle 1, you will be learning concepts of C language, data types, loops, conditional statements, and some kind of unconditional statement. In cycle, see, this varies. It is not the constant that it is fixed, because it changes from syllabus to syllabus. Suppose next year, if we revise the C programming subject or some other subject, then automatically the cycle experiments will change. Okay, so but the division of the cycles, the division of experiments will always depends on your faculty member based on the concept whatever they have taught in the classroom, and with that cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, or cycle 4, you will be given some experiments, and if you develop the applications as a team, you will enjoy the things and you will be learning good things, so that you yourself can differentiate from other students, from other college students at least. Okay, so that's what the VNR lab protocol is meant for. If you have any doubts, you can ask the things. Otherwise, I hope you understood this lab protocol is what, and how VNR is following that.
Koteswara,
Okay. Yeah, thanks, sir.
we'll take at the end of the session if any questions.
Yes,
So
sir. Thank you.
let Revathi take the
Yeah.
next session, because
Yeah,
at
thank you.
3:30 I think the institute session is going to start, feedback session. So
Okay,
we
sir.
have to be hurry. Okay,
Yes,
time is
thank you.
very.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Koteswara sir. Thank you for your talk. So hope the students will got an idea about what is VNR lab protocol and how we are implementing at our college. Thank you once again. Now, the next talk is on about Storyboard. So I'm going to give you what is Storyboard, and here it is. Yeah. Good afternoon, students. So today I'm going to give you a gist about what is a storyboard. So before going to on to the talk, let me introduce myself. I'm Revathi, assistant professor in IT department and working in IT department since 2008. And I'm a postgraduate in MTech. And right now, currently, I'm pursuing PhD in CSE. And I had 14 years teaching experience and 2 years of research experience. And my teaching interests include Android application development, object-oriented programming with Java, and others. Yeah. So it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the most reputed engineering college, VNR VJIT. So this is a place where you're going to have all the technical and personal skills to compete with the world-class students. Okay, so not only with the theoretical knowledge, as well as you're going to get some skill set using some extra and co-curricular activities. So on this regard, VNR is going to follow some type of the differentiators. So that is what today's agenda is about. So we are going to talk about VNR differentiators. So I think you know already what do you mean by differentiator, right? So differentiator is nothing but like something that enables a difference or distinction to be made. So to that distinction to be made to the VNR, we had some of the differentiators. Okay, so these are the differentiators where we are going to follow and implementing for theory and as well as for the lab oriented subjects. So we do have career vision, lab protocol, and storyboard, project arcade, Whitwill, finishing school. Okay, so likewise we have many more VNR differentiators which faculty and students are following at our college. So on this note, so a storyboard, it is also a one type of the VNR differentiator. Okay, so what this is exactly, what storyboard will give you. Okay, so storyboard is nothing but just it will give you a clear idea of what you want. Okay, what you want exactly. See, as a engineering college, we do have to teach a different type of courses like theory and lab courses. Okay, so before delivering the content to any of the student, whether he is having the knowledge about the computer or not, regardless of that. Okay, so we are going to teach a different kind of courses. So before having the sessions into the classrooms, we are going to have some type of the storyboard for theory as well as lab subjects. Okay, so we are creating like a storyboard. So it's nothing but like it is a graphic organizer. Okay, exactly what it meant for is it's a graphic organizer, and which consists of some type of the see this one, so which consists of some type of illustrations or some type of the images which were displayed in a sequence. Okay, for any type of the purpose. So if you are going to observe this slide, okay, so here I'm going to convey some type of the story. Okay, I'm conveying some type of the story, and even that story is going to be created in a series of visuals, series of images which will have the connectivity from one image to another image. Okay, one image to another image, it is having a sequence, it is having a branching scenario. Okay, so why we are creating all these storyboards for subjects? Okay, what is the need, what is the purpose, right? So the purpose is to provide you the overview of the course before learning what you're getting. Okay, what is the outcome you're getting from the course. So using this technique, we are going to provide you the overview of the course. So we are going to give you a clear idea of what we want to teach for you. Okay, what we want to teach for you. So if you're going to look at, so here I have placed one story. Okay, so this storyboard can be created to any of the subject. So here I have created a storyboard for a data structures subject, where I'm going to place some kind of the images, some type of the visuals, which are having the connectivity from one image to another image. Okay, so there is a scenario. So in our real life, we are going to use different type of applications, right? See, for example, if you want to have some services on your mobile, or if you want to have some services at bank, or if you want to have some services at the hospital or the bank at the college, right? So we are going to use different kind of applications in our daily use, right? So all those applications you are using without having a proper knowledge how they have created, how they have implemented. See, for example, you're using WhatsApp. So you don't know how WhatsApp have created, how they have developed. You're using Facebook, you're using Twitter, and you're using some banking transaction websites you're using. Likewise, you're using different type of web applications also. So without having the knowledge how they have implemented, how they have developed, how developers have designed those, we are using. But after entering into the engineering college as a student, as an engineering graduate, you probably might know the basic and fundamentals and some advanced topics how we can design those apps. Okay, so for that development, for that designing purpose, we are going to make, we are going to connect, we are going to take one scenario which in which in a real life which we are going to follow, the same scenario is going to be used here, and I am connecting and I am conveying it as a story. Okay, so that is what is a storyboard. So actually this type of activities we already did at the kindergarten level. Okay, but in engineering college still we are doing these activities. Okay, so that is what our college is differentiate when compared to the other colleges. Okay, you're not getting knowledge directly from the reading from books or getting something from other sources. Okay, so on your hand, by your hand, you are experiencing and you are correlating and you are relating the real time scenario with the type of applications, right? So that is what storyboard meant, and that is what storyboard describes. Okay, so see, this is an example. So here I have given you some illustration. Okay, for example, this is a subject which is called data structures. You are going to study in your second semester. So in this subject, you are going to learn some kind of concepts. You will have trees, queues, stacks, linked list, graphs. Okay, likewise, you will have different kind of concepts are there. So here, all the concepts are going to be connected, and I have made them into a images displayed in a sequential manner. If you're going to observe this, so here I'm just giving you a story, a sample. Okay, the example. See, for example, friends are there. Okay, a group of friends are there, so they have decided to watch a movie. Okay, so they want to watch a movie. So which movie they want to see? See, for example, if you are using book my show app. Okay, so if you are searching for a movie, how you are going to get that movie? So we'll have different type of filters are there, right? So you can watch Telugu movies, Tamil, Kannada movies, Hindi movies, like that. You'll have different kind of filters and different kind of search tabs are there, right? So if you are going to type there, automatically it will give you, based on your search, based on your requirement, it is going to pop out what you need. Okay, so that means that to get that particular movie here, see here. Okay, so to get that movie here, so they are going to use some kind of algorithms. Okay, so linear search, binary search, different kind of algorithms are there. So using those algorithms, all movies are going to be listed out in a tree fashion, right? So there they are using search techniques. And after that, after searching for a movie, okay, so they have decided to go for a particular movie, and now this is a image where it is telling you that the seating arrangement. Okay, the seating arrangement. So they are going to select the seats. Okay, because this is a virtual seating arrangement, so the arrangement of seats in the theater is virtually placed in your mobile app, right? So you are going to see here on which seat you want to select, which is available, like that. You are going to select some seat based on your choice, right? So, and here also this seating arrangement, if you are going to look at, so this arrangement can be done by using a list. Okay, so list is also another concept. Using that concept, these seats are going to be arranged in this fashion, right? And after that, after selecting the seats, they want to book a cab. Okay, so they want to reach the theater, right? So they booked a cab. So if you're going to observe how the cab is going to be allotted to you, okay, again that cab, that is nothing but again it is a separate agency. Okay, it is again a separate application. So that agency, again they are going to use the data structure which is called as queue. Okay, first come first serve. So that is nothing but who are going to book the cab first, they are going to get the service, right? So again they are going to use another concept which is known as queue, right? And after that, so after getting into the cab, so they want to find out the shortest distance. Okay, shortest distance. How they are going to find the shortest distance? So obviously using Google Maps, right? So we are using Google Maps here. So to find that route, again in data structure, we are using two different concepts which are known as breadth first and depth first search. Okay, so using those algorithms, easily you can find out which route is very near to us to reach out the theater. Again, we are using here some kind of algorithms, right? And the next one, if you're going to look at this image, okay, they have reached the theater. Now they are entering into the theater in a queue manner, because see, the people are standing in a queue to illustrate again the data structure. Okay, and then after some time during break, so they want to have some snacks and they came to cave to get the snacks. So if you are going to observe, all the glasses and all the plates are going to be keep it in a arrangement of glasses on the table is like a stack manner. Okay, this is also one type of data structure. Okay, so last in first out, so the glass which is kept at the last will become out first, right? So this is a stack data structure. So they are using the concept stack here, and after that again they are returned back to their homes. Okay, and in middle they are going to have some chit chat like about the review and feedback about that movie. Okay, so if you are going to take that chit chat or the feedback or what they are going to talk about the movies, all those are going to be saved into a database using hash tables and dictionaries. Okay, into hash tables and dictionary. So if you're going to observe, if you're going to observe this scenario, okay, so in our daily life, okay, this is a real life scenario. So normally we are using different kind of services. So you want to watch a movie in a theater. So if you want to watch a movie in a theater, what type of sequences should be happened? Okay, so first of all you have to select what movie you want to look at, and after that you have to select a seating, and then you have to go to the theater, and then you have to for example in during the break time you are going for cave and again you are coming. Okay, so that is a scenario which I have mapped. Okay, so that is nothing but this is the requirement. Okay, this is a requirement where I'm going to map all kind of situations into a single one. So if you're going to observe from the beginning, okay, so here you're using some concepts, and then here you're using some concepts here also. Okay, likewise we are going to use a different kind of concepts to make one application as a best one. Okay, so this illustration, this images will have a sequence. Okay, so we'll have a sequence. In a sequential manner I'm displaying all the images like this. So this is nothing but a storyboard. Okay, so storyboard, definitely it will help in learning concept. Okay, how it will help means it first it put the learning experience first and then visual design second. Okay, so learning experience will come first, and after that you are going to design what you want. Okay, so it is giving you, a clear picture what you want. What I want to go to a theater. So how can I select the seats? Okay, how can I book a cab? How can I reach the theater in a shortest time? Okay, so all these are hurdles for you, right? So all these can be implemented by using some kind of algorithms. So all that scenario can be linked and placed into a one one dashboard like this. See, so this is a poster which we have created for data structure subject. So this is a storyboard. So if you're going to observe, this is a first image, and then next. Okay, likewise. So this is a sample, this is an example I have taken you to explain what storyboard will give you, uh, what storyboard will demonstrate, what storyboard will give you. Okay, so definitely it will help in the learning. Okay, and this is one kind of a document with the background information about the course, and what is the title, description, who are the audience, and what are the objectives of the course. Okay, so you can design the storyboard in a different way also. This is how I have designed. Okay, so in a different manner also you can design the storyboard. So that kind of storyboard also I'm going to explain you. See, for example, if you're going to look at this storyboard, okay, so this is a storyboard which we can, the faculty have created for the for the subject, for the course computer programming. Okay, so if you're going to look at here, so this is a storyboard. So are you going to get any idea what we are going to do it here? So definitely. Okay, so if you don't have any computer knowledge, or if it is a layman also, easily they can understood that yes, these people are creating some kind of application, that is a calculator. Okay, that is a calculator, they are designing a calculator. So this is one kind of storyboard that you can also create. Okay, so to design this calculator, what concepts were be used? See, to design this calculator, we need to have variables, operators, and user has to give the input, and he has to specify the conditions also, right? And then that conditions will be kept in different kind of modules, and for that we are using some kind of mathematical functions to get the result, right? So finally your applications will be like this. So this is a scientific calculator, right? So within a snapshot, within a single page, by when you're looking at it, this single page poster, you're able to understand that yes, I'm going to learn these concepts, I'm going to implement these concepts to develop these kind of applications. Okay, like that, just it should come into your mind first. So that is a storyboard actually. And I'm going to show you one more storyboard. See, this is, the faculty have created another storyboard for the same data structure for the same data structure course. If you are going to look at this storyboard, what you people can understood easily, you're going to get the idea about that we are going to create an app which is called as a WhatsApp, right? So if you're going to look at in this WhatsApp application, again so many concepts will be included. For example, stacks, queues, linked list, graphs, and trees. How stacks can be implemented, how stacks can be included to develop this WhatsApp application. See, obviously, you're going to get the recent sent contacts list on the top, right? So this is nothing but they are using stack data structure, right? All your unread messages will be queued. They are using queue data structure, right? And if we are going to use a linked list, using this, a set of people can be linked together. Okay, so we are creating groups, right? So set of people are linking, so that can be done by using a data structure linked list. And then you are going to send the messages to several of your contacts, that can be done by using graphs. Okay, and you can structure, you can organize different type of options by using the concept trees, right? So if you are going to look at this app, so this is a WhatsApp application, and this, to develop, to design this app, we are using these concepts. Okay, so that is what storyboard exactly tells you. Okay, if you are looking at this picture, easily you can understood that yes, I'm using this concept, like that. So likewise, the faculty have created storyboards for all the subjects. Only to get an idea, I'm just showing it to you, right? So that is what storyboard. So as you are the younger generation than us, might be you can create the storyboard in a different fashion also, but you should understood that what is storyboard exactly. Okay, so I think you have get a clear idea, right? So it's nothing but it is a we are going to place some kind of images, we are displaying images in a sequence for any type of the purpose. Now what is our purpose? We are using this in our learning system. Okay, we are using this in a learning system. If you are going to observe this, so you can also do the storyboard this in this fashion also. Okay, so here it is going to give you this background information, is going to give you what is the course. Okay, and what is the title of the course, and what is the description, and who are the audience, and what is the learning objectives. Okay, what are the course objectives, what are the course outcomes. So in this fashion also you can design the storyboard, right? So this is another storyboard for web technology subject. So you are designing a website called Amazon. Okay, so to design this web application Amazon, what kind of concept you should learn at your course, during your course. Okay, so that are placed like this. So maybe a storyboard can be included with visual objects, instructions, some text elements. You can put some interactions between one image to another image by using some branching scenario. Okay, likewise also you can design. Yes, that's about the storyboard. So yeah, definitely storyboard allows not only a developer, not only a student, not only a faculty, for all. Okay, so it is going to highlight the importance of the interactions and branching scenarios, which are the key to the modern day learning delivery. So on this note, I have given you this slide that if history were taught in the form of stories, it would never be forgotten, right? Because visuals will have you more impact on you. Okay, so if you are going to see this picture, easily you can identify, easily you are going to get the idea what this subject, what this
రేపటి చెప్పి స్టార్ట్ చేయమన్నది లాస్ట్ సెషన్ స్టార్ట్ అయిందంట
Yeah. Yes. So that is what Storyboard will give you a glimpse. Okay. So I hope the students, you are going to get the idea what Storyboard exactly say. Okay. So that's my talk today. Thank you once again. And I'm sure that you will feel proud on being associated with us and make us equally proud with your academic excellence. All the best, students. Thank you.
Thank you, Revati and Koteswara, for your wonderful lecture on Storyboard and VNR Lab Protocol. As the feedback session started institute level, I request all the students to connect to the institute YouTube streaming immediately. We'll have this wit and will most important thing we'll discuss. It has to be narrated more than half an hour, so we'll discuss separately in the next coming days. We'll definitely have some slot and we'll discuss. Thank you, Lavanya, for waiting for your opportunity. We will definitely do maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday. So please, all students are informed to connect back to the mainstream of Institute Google Institute YouTube link. Thank you very much.
Yeah, students, please follow HOD sir instructions and connect over there.